addiction is not a new issue in our culture, but it is increasing in the number of people across all social classes. Daily news breaks of common and famous people overdosing on some sort of drug. But the sad thing is, we're not the only ones affected by this epidemic. The number of babies born addicted to drugs is also greatly increasing. My mom works as a physical therapist in the NICU division of Riley Children's Hospital, and a huge part of her workday consists of taking care of these babies. Illicit drugs can have massive effects on a baby's physical, mental, and social development. Not all hope is lost, though. Solutions are being found to fix this problem. Drug abuse while pregnant can have drastic effects on infants, but first we'll look at the physical side effects. The National Institute of Drug Abuse found that evidence of any stimulant, marijuana, or prescription pain reliever increases your odds for a stillbirth delivery by 2.2. Your odds for a miscarriage also greatly increase. Seattle Children's found that hearing problems and sudden infant death are also common side effects. If a baby is born addicted to drugs, it has NAS, which is neonatal abstinence syndrome. This simply means the baby will have to deal with withdrawal. Common side effects of NAS are tremors, seizures, excessive crying, vomiting, lack of sleep, and more. Now that we have studied the physical side effects, we can look at the mental side effects. The meth greatly increases the odds for anxiety and depression. Learning disabilities and attention disabilities can also be increased by drug abuse, and chronic stress can be another common outcome. Since we've studied the physical and mental, we'll look at the social development issues. The National Institute of Drug Abuse also found that meth can cause a child to be withdrawn. Behavioral problems and hyperactivity can also be a common outcome. Many addicts have multiple children. Some drug abuse programs are trying to break this cycle by coming up with programs to help these women. One method of treating a drug abuse baby is the Eat, Sleep, Console method. This method is written about in an article by Manchester and Eno with the Association of American Medical Colleges. This method is greatly different than any other treatment program. It used to be that mothers were permanently separated from these infants for long periods of time. But this method believes in letting mothers to stay with their children, to feed them, console them when they're upset, and this has greatly decreased the number of days required for an infant to stay in the hospital. Some programs are being started to help women to stay clean and take care of their children. The Fresh Start program is here in our own hometown of Indianapolis. It's written about in an article in the Indy Channel. This program focuses on keeping women together, as they have found that over 6,000 babies are being separated in Indiana from their parents due to drug abuse. Other organizations like these are being founded all over the country, like Lily's Place in West Virginia. West Virginia has the highest number of NAS cases, and they're working on more programs too. Substance abuse has dangerous side effects on everyone, but especially on infants. Drugs can cause short and long-term harm to an infant's physical, mental, and social well-being. However, treatments are being developed to help these infants, but also their mothers to beat their addiction, which could end this issue ultimately. Thank you for listening. How long was it?